Kick-ass facts? More Christmas traditions! Pew, 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 pew! Italian Christmases are celebrated with a wine-drinking witch. I know what you're thinking, but it's not me. I'm Portuguese. 12 days after Santa's visit, on the eve of the Epiphany, January 5th, families across Italy leave out a glass of wine and a plate of sausages for La Befana, who pops down the chimney on her broomstick. The story goes that the three wise men invited the witch to accompany them to see the baby Jesus. She said she was too busy, and then she was devastated about missing it. Also not me. I don't have FOMO, fear of missing out. I have JOMO, joy of missing out. She spends every Christmas gliding around the country searching for the baby. In Italy, conveniently, she's also in charge of handing out presents to good kids and coal to naughty ones. I had to turn it off. It was distracting. I'm distracted by shiny things. Pew, 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 pew. Each year in the Mexican city of Oaxaca, the days before Christmas are marked with an event known as the Night of the Radishes. I would watch the shit out of that horror movie. It's a vegetable carving competition. In the movie, the vegetables carve you. It's Christmas time, focus. The radishes in question are grown specially and pumped with chemicals to get swole. They have to work fast as the carvings can only be displayed for a few hours before the vegetables start to wither. Or become sentient. In Guatemala, locals believe that the devil and other spirits live in the dark, dirty corners of your home, so they spend the week before Christmas cleaning and then piling everything up in a heap outside. Finally, an effigy of the devil is placed on top of the whole thing and set on fire. It is called La Quema del Diablo, or the burning of the devil. It may be called that. I didn't Google a pronunciation key. The idea is to burn all the bad from the previous year and start the new year out of the ashes. During Consoda, also maybe, and this one's Portuguese, I should be ashamed of myself. The traditional Christmas feast in Portugal, families sometimes set extra plates at the dining table for deceased relatives. It's thought that the practice will ensure good fortunes for the household. In some areas, crumbs are left on the hearth as well. In South Africa, eating fried pine tree emperor moths or Christmas caterpillars will give you a little extra luck in the coming year. In Sweden, no Christmas is complete without a televised message from Donald Duck. At 3 p.m. on Christmas Eve, 40% of Swedes gather around their televisions to watch Donald Duck and his friends wish you a Merry Christmas, a collection of mostly non-Christmas themed Disney cartoons from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. It first aired in 1959. It must be shown at 3 p.m. and introduced by a live host. It is a job of such import and gravitas, one former host said the pressure destroyed his life. Any attempt to alter the tradition in any way is met with an immediate and angry outcry from the public. Murmuring is an ancient Christmas tradition practiced in usually rural parts of Canada, Latvia, and Ireland, wherein packs of men and women dress in elaborate costumes and knock on their neighbors' doors. If you let them in, you'll be rewarded with songs, jokes, and dances. The hosts are expected to guess the identity of their guests and then give them food and drink in return for their entertainment. In Poland on Christmas Eve, you may feel your tummy rumbling until your family receives a sign from the heavens that it's time to eat. Literally, Polish families don't start eating dinner until someone spots the very first star shining in the sky. What happens if it's overcast? I need someone from Poland to let me know, please. In the United States and other parts of the world, the poinsettia is pretty much the official flower of Christmas, but not in tropical Costa Rica, where the official Christmas flower is the orchid. In the Netherlands, right before Christmas, Dutch children place their shoes next to the fire so that Santa, or Sinterklaas, will fill them with tiny gifts. Children also leave carrots in their shoes for Santa Claus's ride, a white horse named Amerigo. In China, Christmas is all about apples. People believe this tradition stems from the similarity of the Chinese word for apple to the Chinese word for Christmas Eve. Gift givers give entire packages of apples to loved ones for Christmas. In Russia, their version of Santa is named Father Frost. He doesn't travel alone. He has a snow maiden and brings presents on January 7th, which is when Russians celebrate Christmas.